Hey guys, I'm gonna show you how to make this cute clay pancake trinket box from start to finish. All you need is some paint, some clay, and some patience. Let's go. Okay, for this project, I'm using the Crayola air dry clay. I'm grabbing a little piece and just using that same lid to smush it down. Next, I'm gonna get a ball of clay and just roll it out into a log and then place that on the perimeter of the circle that we just created. Right here, I'm just using the end of my paintbrush to make everything uniform and smush everything together. Grabbing a bit of water on my brush and just making everything as smooth as I can. I'm grabbing another log of clay, then I'm gonna score the top of the last row and then the bottom of the next row and then connect them together using a little bit of water. Make sure everything is nice and even. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water again and just make sure everything is nice and connected so it doesn't fall apart. Once again, I'm scoring the last row and then adding the new row on top of that. Make sure everything fits nice and perfectly. Make sure you grab some water with the paintbrush to the outside of each row so they can basically fuse together. Next, I'm going to make the top of the pancake by just grabbing a big piece of clay and just smushing it down like we did at the beginning. I'm going to make a blueberry by just making a little circle, cutting some slits inside and just making it all smooth. Then I'm going to score where I want that blueberry to sit and then the bottom of the blueberry and then connect them together with a little bit of water. Make sure you safely secure it because this is going to be the handle of the lid. Make your finishing touches with the water. Make everything as smooth as you can because after this you cannot touch it. You're going to let it air dry for about 24 hours. Okay, this is optional, but when the clay was semi-dry, I just took an X-Acto knife and basically smoothed out the inside so I could have a nice and even base. Then here I'm just going to be mixing up my colors. First I have like a light pale yellow for the base, and then I'm going to take a royal / dark blue for the blueberry, and then for the syrup it's going to be a light brown color. So I'm just making my syrup drips all around the outside of the pancake, and then I'm also going to paint the top of the pancake brown, and also I decided to paint the inside of it brown. And you can see right here, all beautiful, right before resin. Then the last and final step is going to be UV resining every single thing, every nook and cranny, so you can have a nice and durable little trinket box that'll last you forever and ever and ever and ever. And then make sure to check your UV light to see how much time is needed for the resin to cure all the way through. And then that's it. You have the cutest trinket box for your knickknacks, your jewelry, anything you want. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow and like for more. Bye!